Hey everyone, welcome back to another video of the adventure that is solo 5-man group Iron Man mode. We ended off the last episode with some silly RNG, but now it's time to get back to business and finish off the X marks the spot quest. I took a quick detour to pick up some snape grass for the Plague City quest later on. With that done, I turned in the quest and realized one fatal flaw in my plan, that I needed to complete Druidic Ritual in order to claim the Herblore XP from the lamp. So I got to work on rectifying this problem. I got myself up to Varrock and grabbed myself some priest robes for the Biohazard quest later, and a fire staff. I then splashed curses on guards on Salt 5 until 13 magic. With 13 magic, I can now fire strike the bear and the rat for the remaining meats that I need for Druidic Ritual. After that, I distributed the meat, and I decided to make the hangover cures that I needed for Plague City. All on Salt 1. And after tilting pretty hard, and resisting my urge to do as my name would imply, and Salt F4ing due to my stupidity of making an untreatable item that I now can't use on the other 4 salts, I proceeded onwards with Druidic Ritual. I tried to grab some wines for some healing in case I needed it for the Taverley portion of the quest, but I had minimal success in competing with all the other group Iron Men, as well as just other people buying the shop stock, so I continued onwards. And on my way to Taverley, I picked up some more snape grass to give to each of the other salts for their hangover cures. The Taverley dungeon portion of Druidic Ritual went rather nice and smoothly, so that was definitely a plus. And now with Druidic Ritual completed, I can use the lamp from X marks the spot. After that, I figured I should do the Varrock Museum mini-quest since I'm somewhat nearby. I also figured it would be smart for me to grab some silk and Alcarid so I can sell it to the Arty Silk guy for the diary later on. Next, I needed to collect some cakes. I'll need a fair bit of these for Wintertodt, but for now I'm only grabbing 1 load on each character. I decided that I wanted to complete Waterfall Quest on the group since that's super helpful for early game combat, even though I plan to wait to do combat until post-Todd. Damn it. Not again. Well, I did the Walk of Shame with Salt 3 and 4. I got Salt 5 through the tomb, and then I got it done with Salt 3 and 4. Now it's time for the other fun part of the try not to get one-shot by bullshit quest. So I almost got destroyed by a fire giant on Salt 5, but otherwise the waterfall portion went smoothly. With that quest out of the way, I wanted to get some more cakes, so I grabbed another inventory of them on each salt. After that, I went back to Catherby and sold off the mithril seeds from the quest. Now I need to finish 50 fire making so I can start Todd on Salt 1. Here's another example of how tedious playing 5 salts is. I'm sure it would be smart for me to make the client smaller so I don't have to move my mouse so far, but I'm very used to having roughly this size for the client, and honestly it feels like a crime to have like 75% of my screen being unused. Anyways, with 50 fire making done, it's time to get a set of warm clothes. I decided to get this on all 5 salts at once, since I'll be doing Todd on each one. May as well do Client of Karen on all 5 salts as well. more easy Herblore XP. And of course, the favor goes into Piscarilios. A quick game of Wintertod made me realize that net fishing fills the inventory with trash too fast, and the fish from it are honestly basically junk. And that I was a dumbass, yet again, and forgot to buy a house. So I decided that I wanted 40 fishing on all 5 salts so that I can fish lobsters while doing Tod on one of them. For now, that would be Salt 1 doing Wintertod, and the other 4 salts fishing lobsters. After a bit of fishing and a few shameless plugs for my YouTube series, Salts 2 through 5 were off to fish lobsters, while I finished getting 40 fishing on Salt 1. With 40 fishing done on Salt 1, now is time to go buy a house and get my butt back to Wintertod. At this point, it was Sunday night, and I realized I had roughly 20 hours of footage to figure out what to do with. So I decided to take a break and do some video editing. Yes, that's right. This footage that you're seeing on Thursday at the earliest was recorded at the latest on Sunday. You might be asking yourself, why the delay? Why didn't I just include more in Monday's video? Well, the short answer is that just rendering the previews and putting the video footage together for these last 2 videos has taken probably 10 to 15 hours total. Recording huge blocks of video footage has its benefits of allowing me to make time-lapse footage, as well as not potentially missing any moments that might sneak up on me or surprise me with silly RNG. But it comes at the cost of disk space, and that the videos are enormously demanding for my hardware both to work with and to produce. The disk space isn't really the issue, the second problem is. So from here on out, I'll change the format for this series a little bit. There's going to be much less time-lapse footage, except for where it's appropriate, and I'll be trying to record shorter clips with mostly live commentary. This should help to alleviate some of the hardware demands, as well as to allow me to spend more time actually making progress in game, rather than in Premiere. So I'm finally done editing the rest of the video. So I get to play for the first time since Sunday. It's definitely going to be easier to use more shorter clips, and hopefully it'll work out to be even better content than before. Unfortunately, it's like 7 in the morning on Thursday, and I've been up all night working on the video, so I'm going to need to get some sleep soon. So I think I'm going to do this one game of Todd and then get ready for bed. Hope you guys have enjoyed the series so far. I've definitely been enjoying it myself, even with the technical issues regarding video footage and editing. But I'm going to continue to experiment for, going forward and seeing what works best in terms of video footage and all of that. Maybe even potentially the release schedule. I'd really like to aim for 2 videos a week, but depending on how much time it takes to make each one, it might need to be 1 per week for a while until I get a better handle on the production process. I gotta find the right balance of RuneScape in my life. But as always, definitely I welcome any feedback an input on what I can improve going forward. And these guys really. I could have gotten 500 points by now. Well, I'm trying to get one game in before I go to bed. They're like the slowest games known to mankind. Good lord. And this is what happens when you try to do Todd in the middle of the night, or early ass morning when everybody's still asleep. Alright, there we go. Let's do this. It'd be hilarious to get a pet on, like, the kill that I come back. Jeez. But, honestly, I wouldn't mind a pyro piece. Like, an early pyro piece would be nice. It took me, like, until almost 90 to get the full set on my ultimate. I really don't want that to be the case on this. And I hope I get a Tome of Fire, like, prior to 90, but who knows. We'll get on the game zone. Realize how damn loud I record this game at. The only thing I gotta be kind of careful with live commentary as I'm recording these clips is uh, I say all sorts of weird, crazy shit, and lack of a filter is not gonna be a good thing in live commentary. I mean, of course, I can cut little bits out if necessary, but I'll have to pay a lot more attention to what I say. Because some things I say are not YouTube friendly. Go figure. I know I'm sure that's a big surprise to everybody. Hmm. Yeah, well, this is gonna be a one game thing because I am really freaking tired. Some dude had a beekeeper hat on. That's great. Ah, hate the hit. Where am I going? Salt, pay attention. So I am not actually fishing while I'm doing this. One, there's no way I can my attention span is capable of fishing on 4 accounts at the moment. Um, but going forward, I'm not sure how much of this grind I want to do while also playing the 4 other salts. Something I didn't get into in the rest of the video was it's still really, really, really tedious with fishing lobsters and doing Todd. It's definitely doable, but it is not exactly fun, and I don't like Todd to begin with. I actually really don't like this. I swear to God, I have PTSD from doing this on my ultimate, and I just can't stand this, honestly, but the rewards are genuinely good. I really will benefit from getting 99 fire making, at least on one of the salts, ideally on all five. I don't know how much of Winter Todd I want to subject my viewers to. That's just, especially considering there's so many other people on YouTube doing Winter Todd right now. Um, I might just try to bust this out as quick as possible. Or maybe during the time I want to record, maybe I'll just record something else and then do Todd when I'm not recording. All right. Anyways, let's see. Do we get a pet? No. No, we don't get a pet. That's okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. All right. So, yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care and happy scaping. All right, mate, behave.